All right, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. Weird. I apologize that my webcam is not up, but OBS updated today, and for some reason my webcam is not working, and I've not been able to figure out how to get it fixed. So I will have to do that after the stream. Not sure what happened there, but it is what it is. If I remember correctly, I can't go that way. Spady, what's going on, man? How you doing? That was a fun game last night. I guess, yeah, it was last night, wasn't it? Yeah. I did not expect to see you guys. I didn't know you guys were even streaming at that point. That 3-on-1, I did the best I could with that, but, you know, GG's. Losing to the Jaeger did hurt my feelings a little bit, but, you know, I got over it. How you been doing, man? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. We got a problem here. I should have taken a different route, maybe, I guess. Start more PC stuff? Yeah. Yeah, there's just so many games out there. I mean, I think that's the problem Legend's gonna have is just. Oh, stop! I don't want to go backwards anymore. There we go. But yeah, there's so much good content and good games out there to play that aren't super frustrating. That you are not alone, my friend. As a matter of fact, I was watching, I think, was it MetaJerk? Yeah, it was MetaJerk, and he was saying that he's not whaling updates anymore because he's not even monetizing any of his content anymore. So I think a lot of people are just getting away from it. I mean, a lot of people have been playing this game for a long time, so I'm not surprised. Or playing World of Warships for a long time, so I'm not surprised. But what have you been doing? What have you been streaming? I haven't caught your streams in a while, so it's just so many streams. I feel bad a lot of the time. It's like I want to catch people's streams, but I barely have time to do my own. Life just gets in the way sometimes. Well, I got a problem here. I can't figure out how to get. What I may do, let's see, let's detach from the trailer. No, let's go that way. Yeah. Rocket League, okay. Pummel Party, whatever you feel like. Yeah. Well, you know, and I will have to say that it seems like the streaming community in general is going that way. I see more and more people who have, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that AAA games have kind of gotten to be crap. A lot of AAA games have gotten to be kind of crappy. And so I see more and more people going to sort of a variety format, so. Oh, this is really bad. I mean, look at that. How am I supposed to get that thing out of there? I wonder if I can hook up and, well, I can't even back up, can I? Crap. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this new season has been really good. And of course Roadcraft, which I played some of and definitely play some more of, has been interesting. I want to see what the full game's like. But there's other games coming out that I'm interested in as well. And I just don't see the point in, streaming something that you don't want to be playing, because that makes it too much like a job. And we don't play games to be a job. If you could turn a job into playing games, that's different. But I do this because I enjoy these games, and for the most part, I enjoyed World of Warships, and I still do. But it's between the player base and some of the stuff they're coming out with. I don't know. It's just there's so much other stuff to do. So yeah. Well, and it's like I don't know if you know who Aztec Ross is, but he was a Destiny 2 gamer, and Destiny 2 is basically on its death knell, on his deathbed. And he's got a huge following, and I mean it's a huge, he's been making good money making content for that game, and now he's got to do something different because, and I'd rather not that I'm monetized or anything, but I'd rather not get into the situation he's in. So yeah, exactly. And again, there are so many good games out there that why not? Why can't I? Why why can't I hook up to the? Oh my God! Now I can't hook my. Oh, because I've already got it hooked up. All right. All right. Maybe we'll try that route. Let's try that route. I gotta figure out how to get this trailer off of here. But yeah, again, there's so many good games out there, and developers who are willing to like listen to their customers and stuff. So why deal with people who don't want to do that? All right, that's an alternative. Let's try that. Um, well, so I want to be fair to Focus and Sabre and all that stuff. The demo was okay. Um, I want to see. I want to see what the whole game in May is like, because there's definitely a lot of potential. But it just it wasn't as much fun as this is. By Now it was fun co-op, and there's a lot of really good features, but I think the gameplay as a whole um, is a little dry and a little grindy and boring. So I'm hoping now there's a free demo out, and they have extended the demo indefinitely at this point. And I think they're doing something that, for instance, Wargaming doesn't do, which is they're listening to people's feedback and making changes. And so I that makes the game sort of worth continuing to play if they're going to do that, I think. Ah, dang it. I can't. I got to figure out. I think if I can flip this trailer over. Oh, jeez. I wonder if I can pull it that way up on that piece of ice. Let's try that. The idea of driving around on a piece of ice just seems like a bad idea, generally speaking. There we go. I'm guessing Mercer is an old Canadian truck brand. I've never heard of Mercer before. But that's what this is. This is the Mercer truck. See, I've got a little bit of a ramp there. I wonder if I can pull it up that ramp. Whoa. Okay, that works. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly. I'm with you there. That's what we want. Stop listening to the people working in your shop like they know what we want. Listen to the actual. I mean, the whole point of doing a demo is to learn that kind of stuff. Which I think it was cool that they put out a free demo. So, and again, there's plenty of streamers who have plenty of followers. I mean, I'm obviously not big enough for them to care about at this point, but there's plenty of other people who've got hundreds and thousands of people who watch them. So, listen to those folks and see what they tell you, and and go from there. So, yeah, they seem to be pretty responsive to the ideas of listening to their customers. And the amount of money they charge for games anymore, it's like, why would you not listen to your customers? I mean, people aren't going to drop $100 on a game that they don't think they're going to get their money's worth out of. I mean, it's just crazy. Now, Roadcraft is not hundreds of dollars, obviously, but I think it starts out at like $30 or $40 when it releases in May. What is going on with this trailer, man? The physics. If this were real, you were sitting in the truck and it dropped into the ice like that, you would crap yourself. You'd have to change your pants once you got to shore. Like, I almost died. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think lots of people, especially, and you see it. It's interesting. I don't know. Did you see Trendlass's? Was it Trendlass or was Flambass? Their whole thing with the trouble they're having with wargaming, and it's like, you're talking about one of the biggest streamers for your game, and you're jerking them around. It's like, what's wrong with you? I don't get it. But I mean, we're almost lucky on the console side that they can't put subs in the game. It takes up too much computing power right now to put subs in the game, because they want to do that bad, and it's just like, we don't need that. If anything, we need fewer ships, more pure gun ships. But will they listen to us? I doubt it. Good Lord, I got a long way to go. That's not good. All right, let's see. So I've got to go here and here. Where's the gas station? There it is. All right. Oops, I got to go around that. Okay. Jeez. Okay, there and there. Might as well just keep going around here, right? See if I can get some gas. And I've finally integrated my PC into my normal streaming setup, so oops, I gotta take the shortcut, I guess. Well, anytime you want to hop on my stream and talk crap, you're more than welcome to. But no, I wasn't streaming at the time. That's why I was so surprised when I saw you guys. After the game, I had to look and see if one of you was streaming. I don't generally watch streams while I play, but even though I'm doing more of that than I used to. But I turn the screen off if I'm in somebody's stream, because I'm not going to stream snipe them, obviously. But it's good, and that's the other thing. It's I'm starting to see more and more people streaming the game, so it's like, well, that's good, because we got people going out the other side of it. But and I'll keep streaming the game for quite a while until that's the base of my community. All 272 subscribers are. Almost all of them are, World of Warships Legends primarily, but most of those guys stop by on Saturday and Sunday and watch my SnowRunner streams and everything else. So, You know, you'll lose people and you'll gain people, and you know, over time. But I just that game gets so frustrating that I can't play it. You know, it's hard to get. Sometimes it's hard to get to through a 3-hour stream. It can be so frustrating, and that's not fun for anybody. You know, people are watching to be entertained, and if you're sitting there just pissed off all the time, it doesn't do you. Well, I don't know. I mean, Spartan Elite, it seemed to work for him, but it's not my style, so it doesn't work for me. And even Spartan, I mean, like, Spartan's probably the biggest Legends streamer. I don't know if it's him or PG, but I mean, he's pretty big, especially on YouTube. You know, he's got what 65,000 subscribers, but you know, he's primarily doing you know, farming sim or something like that. So yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yep. I almost have affiliate on Twitch, amazingly enough. I don't know how that happened, but I'm getting close. Let's see. Attach a winch. There we go. See if we can get through the frozen slush here. I appreciate that, Spady. Stay close to the shore here, close to this edge here, see if we can keep some traction. Just hoping my fuel holds out till I get to the gas station down here. For those of you who do... Yep, I appreciate it, man. That helps a lot. There we go. Spady just subscribed. Excellent. Yeah, I need to... I'm a little short on the average viewers on Twitch, but otherwise I've got everything except for that tackled for affiliate. But then I just saw a video that they're going to get rid of the affiliate thing. Hopefully they're just going to change it. They're not going to get rid of it, but it is what it is. I got a long way to go before this thing starts providing income. So not really worried about that at this point. There we go. Now we're moving. See how icy it is. Yeah, it's not too bad. But I appreciate that, Spady. When do you usually stream? Or is it just kind of whenever you feel like it? I know a lot of people do that on Twitch. Late night, yeah. See, that's therein lies the problem. Oh, you start at 9? Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I try to be in bed by 10, but there are definitely times when I'm up. I have terrible. My sleep is just terrible. I'll get like 2 nights of really good sleep, and then the next night I can't sleep at all, so I'm up until 4 or 5 in the morning. Then I just go to work. I'm getting too old for that crap, which is really bad. But yeah, I'll check you out sometime when I'm up late. Hop on and say hello and all that fun stuff. All right. So yeah, if you missed Sunday's stream, which was only an hour long, I went to go pick up what I needed for a mission, and I didn't have a trailer, and I got to have a trailer. So now the question is this the right trailer? Because it's a question I don't know the answer to. Yeah. It's been like that my entire life, so I'm kind of used to it, but yeah, oh yeah, no doubt. Well, and the new truck this is one of the new trucks that came with this phase, and there's the other new truck, which is where I'm headed, and it doesn't have, you can't put a flatbed on it, so it's a really good truck except for that. And so when I got there, I thought there would be a trailer there, because usually they, for the early missions on a map, they usually leave you a trailer or something, but they did not do that this time. So I got all the way there, and there was no trailer, and I was like, son of a gun. So now I'm using this thing to get the trailer there. Of course, they have these new trailers with the fuel tanks on. Oh, I forgot to fill a fuel tank up. Oh well. I'll have to do that on the way back. But yeah, these trailers are new for the latest update. They put these trailers that have got a fuel tank on it. It's not much. It's only like 32 gallons, but it gets you a little further. So it's nice that they did that. I usually put one of those the Scout fuel trailers on there, which holds like 300 gallons. So that's probably what I'll do. But I thought for this environment, a shorter trailer might be better. So we'll see. But I love playing this game. I do this game on the weekends in the mornings because it's fairly relaxing. So it isn't always, but it is fairly relaxing. I don't feel like streaming. I don't need to start my day off with frickin' Legends in the morning. Now I'm wondering, I've got it set up for the detour, but I'm wondering how bad of a roadblock this is up here. Let me see. Can I just get around it? Because that road's kind of sketchy. Oh, that's really sketchy. I might not be able to get around that. Oh, son of a gun. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get around that. Shoot. Alright, fine. I'll take the detour. Yeah. Yeah, I do that way too often in real life. It's annoying. And this is why I brought a short trailer, because this is not the best terrain for a long trailer, so I'm hoping. Put in a low gear here, keep myself from going too fast. But you get around this bend, right up here this road gets real sketchy, so I'm hoping the chains help me avoid sliding. Oops. Almost made a wrong turn there. That left turn at Albuquerque was going to be a problem. You like that? Yeah, it's not too bad on here. I haven't flipped much on this map because I just started, but on my normal playthrough, it's getting up there. Flip trucks a lot. We could be adding to the counter here in a minute. Let's see. We're gonna stay close to. It looks like we're all right. We survived. We survived. I was afraid the trailer was going to pull me off the cliff. I like these old trucks the way they look. Yeah, this is why I put it in that lower gear, trying to keep all the, even though technically speaking, having done some off-roading in the winter myself, you generally don't want to put your lockers on ice. It usually makes you just kind of go sideways, but I think with chains that may not be the case. The physics in this game are really good. The roadcraft physics are really good. And I really hope they start implementing either in revisions to this game, or when they come out with like a new SnowRunner, like a SnowRunner 2, that they use the new engine that they've got for Roadcraft, because it's so good. Which is why I'm still excited about Roadcraft, even though the gameplay was a little boring in some respects. But there's lots of potential there, so I'm hoping they stick with it. I'll probably play some Roadcraft now that because they extended it, and I thought they were only going to extend it till today. But I may play Roadcraft this weekend. Yeah. The new physics, like the terraforming and the ability to pave and tracked vehicles and all kinds of really good stuff. There's some things in there I don't like, but for the most part, and it looks so good. It looks really good. I mean, this game has always been a good-looking game, but the Roadcraft looks even better. It is really nice. I must be on too early for my usual Roadcraft crew, or SnowRunner crew. Alright. Now what I'm afraid of is that I'm going to get over here, and the other truck's going to be a high saddle, and this is a low saddle. I'm really going to be pissed. Well, I'll just haul the cargo with this instead, I guess. But yeah, the new game is really good looking. All right, let's detach the trailer here. Oops. We'll move this out of the way for the moment. Get the scout truck out of the way. A Russian Jeep. And this is the other new truck for the game. Look at this monster. Look at the look at the inside of this thing. It's freaking huge. Yeah, exactly. Holy hell is right. This thing is a monster. Now, there isn't much room in here. I guess this is in case you flip it over. But on the outside, it's a monstrosity. Yeah, see, I bet you this is a high saddle. Oh, jeez. I should have thought about that. I should have realized this is high saddle. Well, I don't know. Will it make it? Might not. Yeah, it's a high saddle, so it won't even attach to this trailer. That figures. Oh well. Well, here, I'll use the crane on this to load. Here we go. But this thing is just monstrous. All right, I drove all that way just to bring the trailer, and the trailer doesn't fit. I should have known it was high saddle. That was stupid. But this new truck here is considered the best truck in the game now, by several people. I just don't like the fact you can't put a flatbed on the back of it. All right, let's see what we can get out of this port, because I think... All right, you know what? I need to... No, that's not what I want. I want this. See, here's the other big truck. This is my favorite truck. This is the Kenworth 963, and it's monstrous. Not much room in here, but it sounds good too. But see, it's got a nice long bed on it, and 72-inch tires, I think. It's kind of ridiculous, but oh, wait a minute. It's a Russian VW Beetle. All-wheel drive, though, because it's Russian. But this is my favorite. So far, this is my favorite truck out of the whole group. Oh, what'd I do? I goofed up. There we go. And I usually play this on the Xbox, but because this is all playtest server, this phase hasn't come out for everybody yet. I'm playing it on the PC. Oops. No, don't do that. Come on. There we go. Keep rotating, keep rotating, keep rotating. There we go. It doesn't turn very well. Alright, that's all ready to go if I need it. That'll be my rescue truck. Alright, let's take the Scout up here, and I didn't, when I drove up here earlier, I did not see that there is a watchtower here, so let me hit that real quick. come back and load this stuff up if we need it. I gotta figure out what we need to clear that roadblock up. Do a little drift. Drift around on the ice. Oh, okay. Keep going up the road. But I do like the sense of sort of accomplishment you get in this game. There it is. Come on. Some deep snow. Finally, the game has gotten to its roots of snow, as opposed to mud. Climbing up the hill. Slow going through the snow, jeez. There we go. I bet you it's cold with that cloth top. Oh, there's a trailer. It's a scout fuel carrier. Okay, and we got an upgrade for something here. All right. Easy but greasy. Yeah, yeah. It's. I own a Jeep with a soft top in the wintertime. Yeah, it's cold. That thing ain't. Even if it's insulated, you can get insulated ones. It doesn't matter. It's still cold. Oil guys in a bind, the oil refinery. So that's the oil refinery. So how far away is that? So that's not far from where we are. There's another upgrade. Okay. And there's a scout fuel trailer up here. How do I get up here? That was the other thing cool in Roadcraft is that like if you need a bridge to cross something like this, you can just build it. It doesn't have to be any. It doesn't need to have had a bridge there before. You can build a bridge anywhere you want, which is really cool. It's a nice touch. I wonder, can I go here, here, here? I don't think I can get across this though. No, I'm not gonna be able to get across that. I'm going to have to come from over here, I guess. Jeez, what a mess. Yeah, see, there's a broken bridge. I wonder if we got to fix that. All right. There's a lot of bridge fixing you got to do in this game, in this particular map. Gateway. I don't know what rough day is. All right, well. Oh, the camera, come on. Drive me crazy. All right. You know he'd be wearing gloves in this weather, man. It's cold in Russia. Or in Russia, in Quebec. If there's snow on the ground, it's cold. Yikes. All right, so... Yeah, so I can see parts of a bridge up there. I guess we have to fix that. That takes me down there. Okay. Well, I won't go down there yet. Crawling through this stuff. Yeah, the Jeep is definitely not, unless you got a hard top, the Jeep is definitely not your ideal wintertime vehicle, but winters don't last long here. It doesn't really get cold here until like late January and then February, and then it's fine. It's fine, so not a problem. Hell, anymore. All the new Jeeps I see all have hard tops. It's like they've forgotten that it even has a soft top available. It's crazy. It's like, what's the point of a Jeep without a soft top? In my book, but maybe that's just me. Of course, most people don't take them off road anymore either, so there's that. They just put ducks on the dashboard, which is a weird thing. I don't understand that whole thing. I didn't really see the ducks on the dashboard until this newest generation of Wranglers came out. They made them too comfortable. Now normies are driving them, so. All right. This thing handles reasonably well. Do a little rally racing. What is this? Oh, okay, so I can... Oh, I didn't know there was more places you could go. Okay, that's good to know. So that's how you get to the other place. Basically take a ferry. Alright, fair enough. Alright. So spare parts and cargo, huh? Huh. So... So what's the service hub? See, that's all the way over there. I don't necessarily want to go all the way over there just yet. I wanted to get the fuel station up and running first. Adventuring gear? Looks like some logging's got to do. We got to do that to fix that bridge. I'm just worried about my fuel requirements here. I've got this scout trailer up here I could pick up, but I got to get to it first, and that doesn't look like it's particularly easy. Those bridges seem intact. Well, it looks like another scout trailer there. But again, how do you get to it? Oh, look, I think I could go this way. Okay. So then let's do that. Let's do... Running out, so I gotta get 3... Unfortunately, will they take the job, which I can do. Alright, and then I gotta pick up the oil. Alright, so let me pick up the oil there. So we'll take the Mercer and the Scout over there, I guess. Seems as that's the one with trailers. Hey dude, what's going on? Yeah, I can see what I can do. I'll make a note of it. Hold on a second. There we go. Thanks for the follow. Alright, let's see. All right. Stop the engine, change trucks. reach out that far without... Yeah. Oh, I had to... Come on now. Spin all the way around. That's it. There we go. It's not exactly square, is it? There we go. Change suspension mode. What is? Oh, that's that. Restore crane. There we go. Change trucks. Pack the truck. Oh, what the? What did it do? Well, it's packed. That's good enough. Away we go. It's it, like twisted the poor truck all. Oh, jeez! It crushed the fender over here. Look at that. What did it? It damaged the truck when I locked it down. What in the world? I mean, it messed that poor truck up. Look at that. Bizarre. Very bizarre. All right, let's see. I guess we take that road? All right, we'll give that a whirl. We'll see how dangerous that turns out to be. We can always get the Slater and or whatever it is, and that's just bizarre. How it janked the car up. Oop. Let's stay closer to the shore, maybe? Maybe not? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know, this seems to be working out okay. There is no way, unless my life absolutely depended on it, that I'd be driving a truck on this mess. That looks really sketchy, doesn't it? That's what I thought. I thought I was close. All right. Now we're safely off the lake for the moment. How long that's going to last. Let's unpack this poor scout. Whoops. Alright. Well, if you want to do it that way, we can do it that way. This thing does not like to go in the snow. You'd think with these tires it'd get through the snow a little easier. Should be able to auto winch our way through here. There we go. See if we can go pick this upgrade up. I don't really need it for this playthrough because I'm playing normal mode, so I've got all the upgrades already, but it's good to know where it is. Yep. It honestly, just looking at this, looking at the terrain, it feels cold. It's like you need to put a coat on or some gloves or something. Somebody lives out here? Whew. Somebody doesn't like other people. Get some privacy out here. I've been happy with how capable this little Tuz 166 is. Not much that slows it down. Carries a decent amount on the roof. I wish it carried a little more, but, you know. Can't have everything. What do we get? Yeah, we got active suspension. Okay, so that's where the active suspension is. Okay, that's good to know. Cool. I already have the active suspension on that truck, but it's good to know where it is. You get it fairly early in the game, which is nice. I'm not a big fan of getting a truck and then you don't get the upgrades until you're like 3 more maps in. It's like, really? Come on. Do I have fuel? You know, that's something I probably should have checked. Oh, I do. It's not a lot, but I got fuel. Yeah, 11 gallons just seems a bit on the low side. wish you could swap out like tires or parts for more fuel if you wanted to. 'Cause I almost never use tires. That is one of the things on Roadcraft that was a little odd, is that there's no fuel. There is no fuel, and there is no damage, so you don't have to worry about any of that. You can drive like a madman for as long as you want. But you also don't really feel like you own the trucks or the vehicles. It was weird. It just didn't feel the same. So I don't know. Hopefully they. Again, I think that may have just been a function of the demo rather than something that's going to be in the full game. But I don't. Again, I don't know. But it was weird. It's like, oh, yeah, there's a truck. Let me just grab that and go do a job with it. I don't know. It just didn't have the same feel to it. All right, now the fun part's going to be getting this back on the trailer. I think this crane should be strong enough to pick it up without too much trouble. It's just that it's a long ways away. No, stop it. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is the same crane that was on the other truck, so on the Kenworth, so it should be able to lift it, but we just have to do some creative craning. Whoops. Nope, stop. Well, that didn't really serve the purpose. Oops. Crap. Get up here! Oh, shit. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, and when this comes out, when it comes out on the Xbox, like when this phase is released, I'm gonna do co-op with people too, because that's a lot of fun. So, but Not everybody's got the playtest server, so. Oh wait, do that. Yeah. We're no, go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Ah, crap. There we go. Nope. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Really? Come on. Oof. I'm just right at the limit of the crane. There we go. See if it janks it up again. No, it didn't that time. All right. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. It's a good little truck. Get up there. There we go. Oof. No problem. Oops. There we go. Got to turn the beacons on. Problem is I'm running out of fuel, so I gotta solve the fuel problem here pretty quick. Oops. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Why can't I get further away from the truck? 5 gallons a minute's pretty steep. Is there any way to get up to this? No, it doesn't look like it. Darn it. I may have to do a fuel rescue with the Kenworth. We'll see. Because we're burning through the fuel here pretty quick. Driving through the snow is not efficient. Speaking of armored, I was driving home today, and there's a military base near me, and this really nice Peterbilt, I think it was. Yeah, it was a Peterbilt. I don't know what model right off the top of my head. I didn't get to see it that long, but really nice Peterbilt with a super sleeper cab on it. Was towing a 155 millimeter, I think Paladin is what it's called. The Army's 155 millimeter self-propelled howitzer, which looks like just a giant tank. That thing was so cool. The truck and the tank together were like double coolness. It was. I wanted to get a picture, but I was doing 70 miles an hour going the other direction, so I was like, nope, can't do that. But yeah, it was awesome. And then there was another truck behind him, a couple minutes behind him, that had a Striker. What do they call the Striker? It's not really considered an armored personnel carrier. What do they call it? Shit. Something, a light attack vehicle or something like that. I forget what they call it. But 8 wheels. Yeah, the Striker. But what's it classified as? Is it considered an armored personnel carrier? Because like that's what the old M113s were armor personnel carriers, but the Striker is more of a multi-mission armored vehicle. I forget what the designation is, but anyway, had a Striker on it, which was cool. So, both in same 10 minutes. It was awesome. That Paladin was gigantic. Okay, because it's its own platform. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm about to tear up my diffs. That's great. Ooh, wait. Look at this. What do we have here? Does it have fuel in it? That's the question. Yeah, the Striker is a cool armored vehicle. That's for certain. It's amazing how versatile that thing is. Carry up to a. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, I don't. Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah, my uncle was not a fan of the 113. He lost a few friends in Vietnam in that thing because the armor's so bad, but they are cool. And they made thousands and thousands of thousands. So what's a 577? Is that what a Striker is, or is I don't know what a 5. I know what the 113 is. I don't know what a 577 is. That doesn't sound familiar. I had a buddy who used to be a Bradley driver too. It's bigger. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So can we refuel here? Oh yeah, yeah. Look at this. We got all kinds of juice. Nice. And we'll fill the spare tank up. We can fill the tools up. Okay, nice. We can fill the roof rack up. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, nice. Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. Because the Bradley, it started out with the 25 millimeter Bushmaster, but haven't they gone to a 30 millimeter now? All right. Let's see. Let's unpack the truck, change trucks, and drive this off. Is it? Yeah. Whoops. Oh no! I turtled it. Yeah. Oh no. Ah, crap. Here we go. Flip number 1. Let's see. Should be able to turn it over on its own, though. Yep. Yeah, the 30 millimeter. I'm trying to think. I don't think I was ever on a ship that had 30 millimeter. We had the Sea Whiz with obviously the 20 millimeter Gatling on it, which was stupid. The thing was so fast, but it only had like 100 rounds, so just like burp. Yep, ammo's gone. But I don't think because like the Coast Guard boats had the Coast Guard. I'm trying to remember what the Coast Guard, the Bear had on it. I don't remember what the Bear had on it because I was on a Coast Guard cutter in the reserves after my time in the Navy, and then we only had missiles on the ship. We had obviously Ma Deuces, but two Sea Whiz and then a Sea Sparrow system was all we had on our ship because it was a supply ship. So we didn't even get any like cool 3-inch guns or anything like that. All right. So let's load up with the oil here because we need that. Dogfighter, what's going on? There's the obligatory vegetarian devil. That's sort of like an oxymoron, isn't it? Or redundant? Oh, what's our task here? After careful consideration of the fuel consumption rate, we've come to the conclusion that the oil platform is missing 8 more fuel barrel pallets, therefore taking into account the interest we need to deliver some... Okay. Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. It's the obligatory viewer bot. I get one every stream. Just one, but I get one every stream. Oh, really? Nice. Ooh, speaking of which, you know what? I need to check on something. That reminded me, because I don't... Can I get the max now? Because I got the... Alright, so there's the Terra Pro. But I don't think that's the one with... Oh, okay. So this is the Mac DLC, and they added, I think they added all-wheel drive to one of them. Oh, I thought it was this one. Did they add it to the Terra Pro? No. That's weird. I thought they added all-wheel drive to it. Yeah, really. Can I? Where can I pick up my free Mack truck? So this is strange. I thought. Yeah. I thought they added the ability to put. There's that. Truck supplies. We got to put that on there. There's the crane. Okay. All right. So you got to use the short bed with the crane. So you can't use the long bed and the crane. That's unfortunate. It looks a little weird, but fine. But I could have sworn it said you could do... Oh, look at that. You get a little arrow action on the roof. That's cool. I'd rather have the supplies, but, you know, that's just me. That looks good. I like that one. That looks good. We'll take those. Oh, those are the stock ones. See, I usually go for the flat caps. But the stock ones look pretty good. I'll leave the stock ones. That's fine. What choices they give us? White and green, purple, red and white. It's like a military setup. We'll go with that one. I thought for sure it was... I thought you could do... Huh. Now this has got off-roads, but it doesn't have... It's got chained, but it doesn't have... Okay. Comes stock with a... That's fine. Lord, look at all the add-ons on this thing, though. Jeez. But again, I don't understand why you have... Can you not do both of these? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. There's the loading crane. All right, you can't do the. You can do the. Yeah, I'll take that. Spotlights? Oh yeah, do that. Trade out for two brand new. Oh, 352s? Cool. We'll go with the Defender. Don't care about that. So that's. Look at that crazy exhaust. Yeah, we'll go with the flat cap on that one. These are the custom colors, but they apparently don't work on the playtest server. Okay. Eh, I'll leave that. It's good. I like that you can color code the bed to match the rest of the truck, which is nice. But I'm not... I could have sworn you could get... Inside's good. Look out the back. Cool. Oh, really? Nice. Man, on this map, what good is a truck without all-wheel drive? I don't get. I mean, it's like you're going to struggle in this environment without all-wheel drive. Gearbox, do the fine tune, raise that. Highway, off-road, no muds. All right, well, we'll do the bigger with chains. Diff locks available. Okay, we did all that. Keeping one for the show. Well, there you go. That's a long frame on that thing. Jeez. But maybe it's not available on the playtest server. I know they were upgrading. Maybe they haven't done it yet. I know they were upgrading the DLC where this truck had all-wheel drive available. So maybe maybe they just haven't done it yet on the playtest server. So. All right, let's see. Where are we? So we're over here. We've got plenty of fuel, I guess. I really want... Didn't I see another scout trailer down here? I did. All right, so let's go get that. Oops, that's fine. Oh, wait a minute. How do you get to it? Well, that's not... Well, I wonder if I can go... All right, hold on a second. Yeah. Now the question is can I go up through here and get this scout trailer? Let's see if we can do that. And my tanks on top are full, right? Oh, wait. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, okay, so the roof rack's full. All right. That should give me enough to get there. This road's closed too, huh? All right, fine. See if I care. I don't care about no damn cones. Run cones over. See? Out of my way, cone. Another rock slide, huh? Snow's not even that deep. See if we can get the diff lock engaged here. Use the winch to speed it up a little bit. Driving through the snow, the biggest problem I had was piling up in front of the vehicle. I guess it's not a problem with this thing, it's just getting grip in the snow. Alright, there we go. Damn, snow slows you down quick. Need a snowcat. Everton. Any Canadians here know where Everton is? Don't do that to me. Oop, wait a minute. I must have missed a turn somewhere. Oh, no. Well, sort of. Not really. Why don't you like this other tree? There we go. Oh, oh, don't do that. Alexa, stop. Okay. Oh, twin turbos is easy. You can have quad turbos. You can have more than that. I mean, the Bugatti Veyron's got 4 turbos, 16. Was it 16 cylinders? Is that right? It's 2 V8s with twin turbos each, basically. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting them synchronized. That's all. But you can do it. And usually, I don't know about the Cat 6NZ, but I suspect that usually what happens when you have twin turbo is the first turbo is a low pressure or a low end turbo, so at lower RPMs it kicks in, and then the next turbo is bigger and it kicks in at higher RPMs. So, oh, okay. I wonder if I can go around this way. Let's try that. I would have thought I'd been able to get up on that rock without this much trouble, but that was one of the things that made the Audi A4 or S4 such a great car, was having the twin. Well, that's not going to work either, is it? Okay. Well, that's just annoying. This didn't look like it was going to be that difficult. No shifting in roadcraft either. That was weird. Let's put like a crawling gear here. See if that makes a difference. 650 horsepower. Nice. Torque's what matters, though, as you well know. Horsepower don't mean nothing in a truck. Torque. I bet you the thing, if 650 horsepower, what's that, like 1,200 pound? Yeah. Compound. Yep, there you go. See if I hit it with some speed, if I can get it to bounce up. It's not the best way to do it, but yeah, see, I just can't get any speed in the snow. Come on, get up there! Get up there! Yeah, I was trying to pull it around, but that's not working either. Darn it. Come on, it shouldn't be this difficult. All right, let's try different. Let's try a different angle here. I know I can get through there. There's got to be a way to do it, right? There's got to be. Hey, no, no, no. Don't do that. Let's try that. We're halfway there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we go. Oh, boy. May regret being able to make it. There we go. All right, we're doing all right. Fixing to eat. Low gear, hammer down. Yeah, the snow just wasn't letting me get any speed up. I just had to get one wheel up on that rock and we were good to go, so just had to figure out the right way to do it. Oh! Jeez. I haven't done that much off-roading. I've usually been the spotter for off-roading in the winter. Oh no, this is not good. It's not the kind of sound you want to hear while you're driving across ice. There we go. Oh, it's not a fuel trailer, it's a expedition trailer. Oh jeez. It's coming all the way. It should have fuel in it though, right? Don't these have fuel? I think they do. I know they got parts in them. Oh, it's got 40 gallons. Okay, well, that'll work. We'll take that. You fixing to eat? What you gonna eat? I'm not gonna haul this out of here. I'm not gonna haul this up the mountain though, because that's too hard. That'll just make that job that much harder. So let's see. So if I go like that, right? Oh, I gotta go that way. Okay. XJ's nice. Yeah, I like an XJ. If I didn't want the convertible, I'd have gone an XJ. I even considered putting an XJ front axle on my TJ, because it's a bit stronger. Obviously, you're well aware of that if you've got built XJs. Oh, dude, do I have? Hold on a second. I don't know if I've got. Let me see if I've got. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Uh, Where is it? See, I don't know how to get these. See if I can email it to myself. Hold on, just give me a second, and I will. Yep. Do 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 do. Let's see if that worked. Mm -mm 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 -mm. Hmm. Pretty certain that's where I sent it. Come on. Why are you being so slow? Huh. Let me try it again. Do 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 do. Yep. Yep. Okay. Did I not hit the right button? Let's try that. So my brother is hey, where you guys going? My brother is there we go. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Hold on just a second. Do do brown. Okay, so I need to do this. Okay, and we'll put it there. Are you? Okay, there we go. All right, let's see how this is gonna look. Good Lord, no, that's not gonna work. I don't know what you guys are seeing on screen here. Hopefully, it's not too disruptive. All right, let's see. That should do it. Yeah, so there. That's my brother's rig. He just got it back from the paint shop. Now this is a Toyota Land Cruiser, but it's the JDM version. So it's right-hand drive, turbo diesel. It's a limited. It's the limited pack of the VX Limited, which is he ordered all the Japanese, the correct Japanese badging. I think it's sitting on 37s. I think he's got on 30. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's clean, dude. It looks so good. I drove up to his house because he just got it back from the paint shop, and it's like, dude, it's he's got a nice shelf system in the back that pulls out, and excursions, yeah, they're crazy. But this thing is a monster. It's really small inside though. Like we took it to Windrock, and I rode it in Windrock with my daughter and his son, or no, it was his daughter and my daughter, the four of us in there, and it was, I mean, we were in there for a long time because we were trying to get, we weren't used to the area, so we got kind of lost. But dang, dude, it's tiny inside. Like my Jeep feels roomy compared to this thing, but it is so clean. It looks so good. Let's see, I don't know if I have any other. I gotta see if I've got another pick, but I don't want to show the license plate. Well, that's probably the best pick I have of it. Yeah, that's the best pick I have of it. So, but yeah, it's so clean. It looks really good. All right, let's put this back on the game. Like your neighbor's crash car? What do you mean crash car? I don't. Yeah, it's and like I said, with the turbo diesel, it's a monster. It's weird to drive though because it's right-hand drive, and driving it on American streets is weird because you're you got this monstrous bit of vehicle off to the left of you, so you're not, you're not on the edge of the road. It's weird. But XJ, I love XJs. They're so lightweight. They're so good. Like I said, if I hadn't wanted the convertible, I love convertibles. If I hadn't wanted the convertible top, I probably would have done an XJ because XJs are awesome. And they're so easy. Just, I mean, the Wranglers are easy to work on too, but he crashed the, oh, jeez. And landed in the hospital. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you don't, yeah. Yeah, you don't, crashing into a house is not a good move. You're not getting through that. But, yeah, and we got, like, there's a guy at work's got a really nice CJ, clean CJ. He's completely basically restored it. It's red with a is that one four-wheel drive? Oh yeah, absolutely. Triple lockers. Yeah, it doesn't. As it says four-wheel drive on it. You're being funny. Is that that's what it is, Noriko? I get it. I'm a very literal person. If you haven't figured that out, so it took me a second, but yes, it is four-wheel drive. No, it's two-wheel drive, and you just put that on the side so people think it's four-wheel drive. But yeah. Oh, really? A '98 Bronco? Yeah. The new I don't know if you guys have you guys seen the new Scouts coming out? I think the company's owned by VW, but they're being built here in the United States. Oh wait, there's a bridge there. Wait a minute. Why am I going across the frozen lake and risking my life when there's a bridge there? That's a good question. Yeah. I love the old Broncos. Old Broncos and old tacos. Yep. I guess your dad's a Ford guy, huh? I have become a bit of a Dodge guy. I mean, I don't really have a. I mean, I tend to be more of a foreign car guy, but no, that's not working. Um, and I have the C10. Yeah, those C10s were awesome looking. Both of those, the square body, the very square body style, were those are cars of my childhood. People had those were really cool. It was like, dude, your Ford is your special truck. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a buddy that's got an excursion. I helped him work on a diesel excursion. Yeah, yeah. What is this? Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this? What is this? Can I get up in there? Nope. Nope. No, I guess you can't go any further. That's cool though. That's too bad. It'd be cool if you could get up in there. I hate when it takes over my camera. I can't see what I'm driving on. All right, let's go back this way. Yep. But yeah, when I had my business, I had a Dodge 2500 with a Cummins in it, and it was such a good truck that I guess I'm a Dodge guy. I mean, I learned to drive in a Ford and in a Chevy, both of them with three on the tree. Now you can't even get them with a stick anymore, but I like the really old trucks, both Ford and Chevy. They look really cool. Though I'm probably more of a Chevy guy. But my grandfather worked for General Motors his entire life, so that may be why I'm a little biased there. But I mean, if I bought a car now, I mean, I'm a big Subaru guy, so I love my Subarus. If I had to buy a truck, it'd probably be a Toyota, except for the Jeep Wrangler. And I'm not a huge fan of the Gladiators, even though, I mean, you know, well, yeah, Noriko, of course. That's yeah. There's no argument there. There's no argument there. Anybody who's arguing that is arguing from a point of delusion, as far as I'm concerned. But Toyota's been struggling here lately. I don't know what the new Tacomas are like, but the bigger trucks and even some of the smaller, they're just having a lot of different engine problems because they're trying to make them so efficient that they've kind of the reliability has been an issue here. But I don't think the Tacomas or the Hiluxes fall into that category at this point. And I'd love to be able to get my hands on a 70 series, because they still make 70 series Land Cruisers for the UN and stuff, but they won't sell them to the general public. So um, yeah, I watched that. I watched that whole episode. That was funny. It was still running too. Put it on a building and blew it up. It still was running. Yeah, well, I mean, it just depends on the Toyota. I mean, this thing you're looking at, the picture I put up there, that thing's got plenty of towing power. Trust me. That turbo diesel on that thing, that six-cylinder turbo diesel's got plenty of towing power. It has no problems. But again, we don't get. You got to keep in mind, Dogfighter, that Toyota does not send us their best stuff. We do not get the best Toyotas out there. The Hilux that he's talking about, especially in the diesel, that thing will run forever. It's got plenty of torque, plenty of horsepower, super duper duper reliable. Um, we don't get that. They send us their gas engines, and of course the gas engines have been very good here in the United States until recently. So, but yeah, if you want pure towing power, at least here in the United States, you've got to have an American truck. Like I said, the Dodge with the Cummings, the Power Stroke is good, but it's got serious reliability problems, depending on which year. And the Chevys have the same problem. The V8s, the diesel V8s, I don't like because they're so expensive to rebuild. I've got a friend of mine who's a diesel mechanic for Chevrolet, and the Cummings diesel takes about 6 hours to rebuild. Both the Power Stroke and the Chevy version, which I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head, but both of those take darn near 24 man hours to do. So, oh yeah, horsepower to weight, yeah, but yeah. Well, and again, the old Bronco was, I mean, this pushrod V8s are very reliable. Um, Lord, we are not making any progress here, are we? I should have eaten something before I started to stream. I'm getting hungry. But they're still not. You're still not matching the reliability of the Toyota Hilux. It's absolutely legendary. But again, it's a four-cylinder diesel. It's not. It doesn't have the power of a six or an eight-cylinder diesel. Come on, baby. That's deep snow, man. It got us a little further. Not much. But again, you know, like what's in my brother's truck, that's a six-cylinder diesel, Toyota diesel, obviously. That thing's got a ton of power. And he's actually done some mods to it, so it's even got more power, but it'll and again, it's not the same kind of power you're going to get from like a Cummins diesel and a Dodge Ram, but that's because that's not what it was built for. No. Can I winch to anything up front? No. Ah, dang it. It's going to take forever to get up this thing if the snow's this deep all the way up. There we go. Well, they are for Europe, but United States, we got giant roads. um, but the reliability is a big. I mean, reliability is very different um, in many European countries than it is in the United States. It's viewed differently. I mean, there's lots of European cars that are not reliable, but it's, especially the trucks, it's just a different thing. And again, the Hilux is, I mean, Japanese trucks, the Toyota pickups were like when they came out with the T100, the original T100 was quite reliable. And even the Tundras have never been great, but they've been decent. The gas V8s in the Tundra, but they've never been to the level that we never got the diesels here. Now, like Dodge came out with their Cummings for, yeah, that's, and again, the reliability is seen differently. Having dealt with a lot of cars, um, I don't think the Europeans or the Americans hold a candle to the Japanese when it comes to reliable cars. South Koreans don't either. My experiences with Kia have not been great. Um, but like I said, Toyota's suffering a little bit. Honda's even having some issues, but not nearly the level that Toyota is. But the Toyota will figure that out. If you want reliable, you need a Japanese vehicle. That's all there is to it. I mean, really reliable. Every one of my Subarus has lasted for a very long time. Oop, I'm gonna fall over doing that. It's just a different, the way they do manufacturing there. It's just a different focus than it is for the Europeans or the Americans. Americans are much more interested in power and speed, and at least in their Halo cars. Yeah. Yep. Right. I guess that's sort of my point, is that it's just viewed very differently. First generation Dodge, yeah. Yeah, the first generation of the Dodge Power Wagons and stuff are really cool trucks, but that's a good point, Noriko. It's just a very different setup. Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing that's odd about, until recently, I mean, even like the Corvettes were all pushrod V8s. A very basic design. They make a lot of torque and a lot of power in a very simple package. Even the Viper with its V10 was like that because it was basically a truck engine. But yeah, the Europeans have always made enormous amounts of power compared to the displacement. Americans have always, depended on displacement, whereas the Europeans do not. Good Lord, it's going to take me forever to get up this trail this way. Good, great. I'm going to have to winch my way all the way up here. Some deep snow. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, and to some degree, the Americans have done the same thing. I mean, the Ford F-150, has got, it's a twin turbo 6 instead of a V8, and they've had a lot of teething problems with it. I've got a friend that's got one. They've had a lot of teething problems with it. I don't know that he's had any issues with his, but they've definitely had issues with it. This is just eating up my fuel too. Jeez. Yeah, it is. I mean, well, but I mean, it's a European company now. It's not even an American company. So they're definitely taking a different route than what they traditionally would. And I wish they wouldn't do it, but they are. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. Well, and see, it'll be interesting to see if they continue to do that. You know, the thing was is that there was an enormous incentive by the government to make EVs, and that incentive is now gone. It's been written out of law. It's no longer the incentive is no longer there. So will they keep pushing that or not? I don't know. Will they go back to, because I mean they have sold the number of Chargers and Challengers they have sold is just ridiculous. And they have made a lot of money on those cars. Well, they were going full EV. I think because of the political climate that may change. I don't know, but I'm hoping it does. Again, here's the problem: Dodge is now owned by, is owned by a European company, a Stellantis or whatever they want to call it, and the Europeans are still on the whole net zero kick. So, will they continue to go down that road? I don't know. I hope not. I thought that was kind of ridiculous, to be honest, when they announced it that they were going to do the next Charger was going to be an EV. It's like, now, here's the reality: EVs are very fast, just not for very long. Yeah. Um, you get a Tesla, especially the Plaid Edition, and they're crazy fast. But again, not for very long. The battery, you just absolutely kill the battery. And then you got to charge. You got to wait 6 hours and charge it, if you can find a charger. I mean, that's the problem with the EVs. It's just not for a daily driver, around town and stuff, and even trips. I mean, if they're getting 200, 300 miles of range, it's fine. But 2 to 300 miles in the United States is nowhere. I used to drive down to my grandparents' house in Florida. It was 750 miles. I mean, that's no, that's right. It's not too late. There is hope. Um, but 750 miles, that's two, maybe three charges to get you to your destination, which means an extra. I mean, that's basically an extra day. I mean, you can't do that. That's stupid. Yeah, right. Well, and the other, no, that was different. The other thing is how long can that Tesla sustain that kind of power output? Not very long. That's what nobody talks about. Is you're not going 200 miles with that kind of doing that kind of nonsense and having fun. Yeah, but the Lightning doesn't sell that well, and they're having trouble getting those off the lot. And the problem they have is that you've got folks like Rivian. We got a ton of Cybertrucks around here. I think that's I don't suspect I don't expect that to last long though. They're stupid. I mean they're just giant phalluses. People wanting to show off. They're not really a practical truck by any stretch. And you can't tow anything with them. They will tow a lot of weight, but they won't tow it for very long. Towing a boat, or God help you, trying to tow a camper with an EV truck, you cut the range by a quarter. I mean, literally less than 100 miles. I mean, nobody's hauling a camper less than 100 miles. That's stupid. You know, whereas a diesel truck will tow the camper for days. Any 6.0, 6 liter, yeah. Yeah, when I used to back in the day, I worked at CarMax for a while, and we got a couple of the real Dodge Lightnings or Ford Lightnings that were basically the souped up Mustang engine, 150 or a Nissan pickup, yeah. The Amrock, yeah, yeah. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, you know, unless there's the infrastructure and stuff to support EVs, they just don't do that well. I mean, you can't drive them that far. So you got to have the infrastructure. And the problem with the infrastructure is it's not easy to do. You know, they don't work very often. You know, quite often they don't work. You know, you watch any review for an EV truck or an EV car of any sort, as long as it's an honest review, and you'll see they have terrible time with finding working chargers and everything else. I mean, it's an enormous amount of anxiety trying to find some place to charge your vehicle and then wait and charge, you know, and then you got to wait 3 hours or an hour and a half or whatever. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And that's the other thing is electricity prices. You know, if you've got, you know, the electricity prices in Europe have gone through the roof because they're depending so much of their electricity generation on renewables, and renewables are not cheap. The fuel for renewables is cheap, it's free, but maintaining them, the facilities, is not cheap. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what they were finding up north is like Teslas and stuff where it kills the range on an electric car when it's cold. Absolutely kills it, and it makes them harder to charge. So they are not built for inclement weather. Period. Oh, jeez. Speaking of inclement weather, inclement road conditions. Let's see if we can get over here. This might be a little better here. All right, here we go. It's a pretty capable little Scout. It's not fast, but... And this is the other thing. Like, when they came out with the all-electric Wrangler, dude, you can't off-road an electric car. It does not have the range. It just doesn't make any sense. It's got torque. It's got plenty of torque. But they don't last long at all. And the thing is with a gas or a diesel off-road truck, you can carry fuel and you just pour it in and keep driving. But yeah. I mean, well, I don't think they're. I'm going to agree that they aren't the future for quite some time because, you know, this is one of the problems. The infrastructure that you need to supply large numbers of electric vehicles is enormous. I mean, technically speaking, if you do the math, there isn't enough copper on the planet, enough bauxite that you can mine to make enough copper to make all the infrastructure you would need if everybody changed over to EVs. It's just not there. And the infrastructure is not there. I mean, California, which has one of the probably more advanced in the United States electric car infrastructures, and people have to, they tell you not to plug your EV in during peak hours, which is at night when everybody gets home, because there's not enough energy. They can't produce enough electricity to deal with the surge. And having worked at a power plant, I completely understand how that works. And you can't do it. It's just impractical. So the whole thing doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I think there's a place for EVs, you know, certainly in cities and stuff like that. It makes sense, but I agree, it's not the future of general transportation. Cars are way more efficient than they ever used to be, and they're cleaner. I mean, gas cars are not big polluters. All right, there should be. Oh, there it is. All right. Oh, what's backwards? Why is it backwards? That's kind of silly. What time is it? 7 o'clock. All that way for this. But yeah, I agree. And just like, I mean, you know, you look at, and obviously they've figured something out, because there are, you know, for instance, tractor and trailer fleets. They're mostly city fleets. They're not over the road. And I'm surprised. Tesla had at one point had a patent for a swappable battery system. I could see that making it more viable, where you pull into a battery station, you pull your car in, you know, you pull your Tesla in, it swaps the battery out to a fully charged battery, and then you keep going. You know, 10 minutes, you're back on the road. I could see that at somewhere down the road, that working out, where it would make them definitely more viable. But you know, again, it's just a lot. It's a lot of work for what you already get out of a gasoline engine. And again, a lot of it's the whole premise of, you know, climate change and all this other stuff that, you know, a lot of it's kind of goofy. So, all right. So we pick this up. I don't know where I go to next. So there's a spot out here. I need to find someplace to start getting the parts for... How do I get this upgrade? I need to start getting the parts for these bridges and get these bridges fixed. It's so slow exploring. You know, usually in a scout in the game, you just fly across the map, do all your exploring, you know where everything is, and then you can go. But this thing, especially with this trailer, is going to take forever. Can I get some like balloon tires on this thing? I need an off-road scout trailer is what I need. But yeah, I don't. I think EV adoption, now that the United States has sort of killed it, is going to hurt it for a while, at the very least. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yes, you're right. There are probably um, better choices for scout trucks. As a matter of fact, let's see what else we have, because I can get anything in here. So I could do that. I thought I got one of those. Maybe not. Is the Yar better than the... Is it better than the Burlak? I don't know. Yeah, we'll get the Burlak. I haven't played with that much. See how it does in the snow. I don't think you can change the tires, though, can you? Yeah, see, that's the problem. You can't... Oh, no, you gotta have the autonomous. Gotta have that. Light trailer hitch. Yeah, we'll take that. Slant back gives us, what, extra parts and extra fuel. Alright. Oop, no, we'll take that. That crane is useless. I didn't have any use for it. Uh, there is the Ford 750. Yeah, that's probably actually. You know what? That's probably the best scout. Where is that? Oops. Go to the scouts. That's a good point. That's a good point. Even though these are pretty good. Did I pass it? There it is. Oh, is there? Yeah, that's well. I don't know that there's a new F-150. There's these. The Earth Roamers are both Fords. I haven't seen anything else new Ford-wise. But considering the environment, the 750 may be the best way to go. Man, I'm gonna stick with the Burlak here. We'll see how it goes in the snow. Just for fun. Oh, it's a mod? Yeah. Look at that. What is that exhaust? Look at that little tiny thing. What the hell is that? What do we got here? Black and orange looks cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with the Dutch colors here. Sometimes small is good. Maybe. I don't know how this thing works, how well it works on snow. I need something to be able to plow through the deep snow. So I'm thinking that, considering the configuration of these tires, that might be the way to go. We'll see. Yeah. That's what guys who have that problem say. Yeah, you're right. The repair parts in the back. All right. So we can't cross there, can we? What's over here? Can we go this way? Yeah, let's see. I don't think we can, but we'll try it. Let's see how this thing operates in the snow. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so it's only those two gearboxes? That's it? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Alright. I thought I had a better gearbox available. Oh well. Alright, let's go. Okay. I can't drive. Apparently I've been hitting the sauce here. I found a bottle of vodka in the glove compartment or something. Seems to be working all right. Mercedes AMG, yeah. Well, and they've got. I saw somebody had a really nice uh, Unimog um, mod out. It looked really good. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be bothered by the snow much. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, Unimogs are crazy. I've only seen older ones operate. I haven't seen any of the newer ones up close and personal, but even the older ones are just nuts. And we had a guy, I went to Mid-Atlantic Rover Rally, and a guy brought a Pinsgauer out, which you probably know what a Pinsgauer is, Noriko. But he brought a Pinsgauer out. We rode around in that, go off-road. That thing was awesome. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's how he pronounced it. So I'm going to go with that. But and then we had a guy had a Volvo. I don't remember what it was called. It was a Volvo something. There was a older like military vehicle. That thing was pretty cool as well. Yeah, Spady was the first person on here today. He's hanging out. He and I ran into each other playing Wowzel yesterday. Oops. Did I miss my turn? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, so let's go around this way, see how far we can go this way. This thing seems to handle the snow pretty well. It's like a little boxy truck, all-wheel or four-wheel drive. All-wheel drive probably, but well, four-wheel drive. Yeah, hey, Chimley, how you doing? Yes, I hadn't seen Spady in a long time either. I ran into him over on Beastex yesterday. Beastex stream yesterday. I was playing Wowzel and I ran into them in a game, so I had to go look for him. I hadn't seen Spady in a while. Oops. But you might be right. I think it was a C303, but I'm not 100% sure. Yep, okay. Oh, is there okay. Because this was an older vehicle, but anyway, yeah, it was cool. Well, and then one of the guys had a, what did they call it? Volvo forward control. That thing was really cool. But that was like, I want to say 60s maybe, 1960s. It was not new. It was surplus military vehicle, but it was very cool. I got to drive that. Okay. Let's get across here before it breaks. Yeah, this thing's working all right in the snow. I don't think we're having a problem here at all. I don't know that I want to stop in the middle of the ice, but... Alright, so there's a bridge. Okay, so we could go this way, huh? And get up on the road? Maybe? Let's try that. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what the official designation of that Volvo was, but it was a forward control. Of course, the steering wheel was in front of the front wheels, hence the forward control. But it was cool. It was cool to drive around. That thing would go anywhere. And it was cool to have a side-mounted winch, which I hadn't seen before. It's like a 12,000 or 18,000 pound winch. It was very cool. Yeah. Peak still shows up in conversations occasionally. Peak and Hipper. I don't know what was going on with those guys, but, you know, shit happens. People are people. Yeah, this thing doesn't mind the snow at all. It's a good choice for this map. Do I really think I can climb up this mountain? This hill? I don't know. I don't know that that's going to be a doable thing. Nope. Nah, I knew that was going to happen. Tried to get the winch out there fast enough, but I was not successful. That's why I had to go to the autonomous winch route. Come on, flip, 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 you fat, tired bastard. What the hell? Well, I don't really have any other trees to choose from here. Okay, weird. Oh, wait. I got a different winch point. Let's try that. Before it flips back. What is going on? I can't get it to flip over. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I rolled too far now. Nope. Oh, that's no good. You know what that means. Got to put another, where's the flip a truck counter here? Jeez. That's twice. See, Spady, see what you've done? I streamed several times in here, and I never had any problem with flipping. You get on here, and I've flipped twice. It's your fault. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, there we go. It didn't have anything to do with my complete lack of driving skill. It used to be all my fault too, Spady, and then I got divorced. Absolutely. It's funny you say that, Jim, because I was when I was playing that game, I saw Beast Tex in there first, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Beast is in here, and then I saw Spady, and was like, that's not Spady, is it? Is that the Spady? No. Sure enough, it was. Guardrails? What guardrails? I didn't see any guardrail. This thing's ridiculous. Let's see, where's the other vehicle? So it's way up there, huh? Alright, we'll go that way. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had to go back and find that, oh, yeah. It, well, you know, I don't know. Maybe he got that straightened out because I agree with you in the past. But I went back because I didn't know they were streaming when I played that game with them. So I had to pull the stream up and go back. Well, I pulled the stream up afterwards to log on to the stream. But then I went back to watch to see what they said while we were in the fight. And I mean, his audio seemed to be good. So I don't know if he got it fixed or what the deal was. Oops. See if I can take the all-wheel drive off, get a little better fuel mileage here. There we go. This thing don't care about no snow. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on with that? This thing handles ice and snow pretty well. Oh, yesterday? Okay. Huh. I didn't watch a ton of it, so I didn't recall that, but you know, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, it's hard to watch the stream when the audio's out of whack. That's why I worry about mine so much. And you can see people log on and they log off in like 10 seconds, and you're like, what's going on? And then somebody comes on and is like, your audio's screwed, pal. And it's like, oh, okay. Glad somebody told me. I don't even have the four-wheel drive on. This thing's just driving through this stuff, no problem. This thing's ridiculous. Like I said, I haven't spent much time with this thing. Okay, so, all right, so I found my lumber yard, so I can start fixing bridges. Okay, good. Yeah, like because I'm streaming on my PC, I'm using the mic from my headset just because it's a little easier, and I worry about how bad it might have gotten. Is it? Yeah. I mean, that's something you always want to work on because you don't want people struggling to watch your content. And like I said, if the audio is bad, it's just like you can't watch it. For your Razer Mini, yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine, Flavor McNubbs, loaned me this microphone, and it's been a pretty good microphone. At some point, I'll have to upgrade, but it's a decent microphone. I don't do much on the EQ side of things. I don't have a good ear for that, so I trust people in my stream to tell me whether it's good or not. I mean, I've listened to myself on, you know, recordings afterwards, and, you know, it seems to be okay, so. It sounds like me, so that's, like, you know, that's the best I can do there. What are you doing grilling out in this weather, dude? Seriously. Are grills even allowed? Alright, so this is where... Okay. So now this is interesting. I don't know... Can I get this thing up in that slot that I... Alright, well, we'll find out. There's one way to find out. The problem with this is I can't pick it up with a crane and set it on a truck. Like I can the TUZ 166. The TUZ. I wonder if the burlap is amphibious or not. A lot of these Sherpa-like things are amphibious. But it sounds pretty good. Yeah, I mean for a headphone mic, I appreciate that. I'm glad it does. For a headphone mic, I'm not even using the good microphone. I'm using the mic off the headphones, which is crazy. But they seem to, like I said, it seems to be okay. Okay, so you can go that way, but I don't need to go that way. Did I leave any fuel in this thing? I'll suck the rest of it out if I did. And I could have, the other option I could have done was put a bed on this. Does it? Yeah, that's good. I could have put the bed on here. The crane seems to be a bit weak. I don't know if they've fixed that or not. I guess I could have tested that. Oh yeah, there's fuel in here. Sure. All right, good. Yeah, I just have to be careful how close or how far away I get from my mouth, because it does affect the volume quite a bit. Whoops. Okay, I should have gone this way. I keep forgetting to turn here. Okay. With a little bit of dampening, yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure if I went into OBS's setup, I could probably tweak it a little bit. But like I said, everybody seems to think it sounds fine, so I'll run with that. And these are SteelSeries Nova 7 headsets. I've been real happy considering they're not that expensive. I've been real happy with them. Because I had a set of what the hell is it? Arcos or something like that. It was stupid expensive. Oh yeah, any of the Shure stuff sounds amazing, and it comes with good software and everything else. Yeah. I'd love to get to the point where I could upgrade to some of the Shure stuff, because but that's top-notch, like, studio quality equipment there. I don't need that yet. Well, I don't have the budget for it. I don't. Oop. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Go big or go home. Uh-oh. Do I have anything I can connect to here? This is not good. This is bad. This is very bad. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't include the stand or anything. Oh, no. I didn't want that. I didn't want that to happen. Yep, keep pulling. Oops. Darn it. Yeah. That's sort of where I am. It would take a lot of. I'd have to make some serious progress on the streaming end of things before I start plocking down that kind of money for a mic. Yeah, and but that makes sense for the for the benefits of a VTuber, avatar. They're, oh god. And that's, but it's still it's also a fair point that, yeah, that's a cheap VTube, man. Well, not cheap, but that's I've seen them a whole lot more than that. It just depends on how many features you get, basically. is my understanding, but Noriko could speak to that more than I could. Come on. Oh, this is embarrassing. Talking all that good stuff about this thing, and then I drove it into a hole. Why can't they give us an autonomous and extended range? Why do I have to pick one or the other? Oh, that was close. Come on. Ah, come on. Get me close enough I can latch onto a bigger tree. Oh, you dirty dog. Let's see. If I go here and then I go here, can I push it back this way? Damn it. Aha! That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so now let's see. Release. No. That's not going to do it. Maybe we do this. I need to get it so the side is pointed towards that tree. No. Come on. Really? All right. Winch Olympics here. No. Crap. That might help get me closer. Alright, let's see. So let's try this on that tree there. Just not rotating it enough. I need it to rotate more. There we go. Is the F1 race? Is Australia's this weekend, isn't it? The Australian Grand Prix. Is it this weekend? I think it's this weekend, isn't it? Oh, stop it! What is it attached to? What? Crap! No, 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 no. I can't. I'm where I need to be. It's just it's not. I guess I didn't hook it up to the right point or something. See, that's. See, it pulls it through the truck. That's the problem. Let's try that one. Why does it rotate the truck like that? That's annoying. That's stupid. Every parent has its lid. That's messed up. Oh. Mm. Hey, Bug, how you doing? Yeah, F1's this week. That's what I thought. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. So now I've gotten turned around to where I can't. It's not where I wanted to be. Darn it. Yeah, yes, you did. You did join at the right time. I'm trying to figure out how to get myself turned around here. This thing does not like to flip. It doesn't like to flip back. It does not want to flip the way it needs to flip. All right. So let's try it. Let's try this. This worked last time. We just got to make sure we're on the right point here. Oh, dang it. Oops, no. Yeah, I don't know. I know at least from some of the practice stuff that I'd seen that they were still having some issues with that. And apparently Red Bull's having all kinds of engine problems. Now, whether that's a sandbag or not, I don't know. I know everybody's accusing of Ferrari of sandbagging. All right, let's get it on this hill here. There we go. All right, let's try this again. I'm really just... the team I'm really interested in, make sure you rub its belly and call it a good boy. I've been looking at his belly enough. But the team I'm really interested in is Williams. I want to see what they've pulled off because Sainz looked like he had some pretty promising lap times in there. And it'd be nice if they were like able to make midfield. Yeah, McLaren. Yeah. Well, yeah. Of course, McLaren accuses everybody. Yeah, that actually that's what my dad calls it. He calls it McCarran. Because they're always complaining of Red Bulls, but I mean Christian Horner has always been like that. He'll accuse you of cheating in a second, whether you are or not. It doesn't matter to him. Yeah, it'd be nice if they were able to pull off, like I said, even if they were able to make midfield on a regular basis, because Sainz looks like he's got a pretty good handle on the car. So it would be really nice if they did well this season. I mean, they don't have to win this season, but if they could pull off, some decent, some top 10 finishes and stuff, I'd be super happy for Williams. Oops. Especially, I like the fact that Williams is the, Leah Block is now on their F1 Academy team. She's signed on full-time this season, so I'm curious to see how that goes. Because that girl knows how to drive, so, but, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think she took that harder than she needed to, but yeah, it's they've just been struggling so much. But apparently they've got a fresh pile of money to spend, and they picked up Science as a driver, which I I I think is real promising because Science is a good driver. Is he the best? No, but he's a good driver. He's better than a lot of the people in the mid pack for sure. I just don't know how long they'll be able to keep him. If he does really well with Williams, there's a good chance that one of the other teams picks him up next season or after a season or two. So, but it'd be nice if they could make good use of him before he jumps ship. Well, yeah, I'm just glad it's getting back to where it should be. I really am. It makes me super happy. Yeah, this thing doesn't have problems with snow at all. It's still slow though. So that's, I mean, I'm still a big Lewis Hamilton fan, which I know, I know your feelings on that one. It's going to be interesting to see how he does at Ferrari. I think he's going to bury Leclerc by the mid-season, but but I'm rooting mostly for Williams and Sainz this season. And I've always been a huge fan of Carlos Sainz Sr. So in his rally and his Dakar days, I mean that man, he knows how to handle a vehicle. So I'm really hoping that his son does well in with Williams here. I think that would be awesome. And I'm watching F1 Academy to see how Leah does, because Leah Block, I mean, last season she came in, she was only racing part time. She'd never raced open wheel, and she was scoring pretty well for somebody who had never been in an open wheel car. So I'd really like to see her do well this season. The commercials they have are kind of annoying. Yep. Well, and Audi comes in next year too, so um, I'm curious to see how that goes. Yeah, these tires are so much better for snow. Look at this thing. It just churns through here. This is awesome. Choose up the gas a little bit, though. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Well, and that's the other team that I wish would get their stuff together. I'd really like to see Haas get on its feet. They had a couple of seasons there early on where they looked promising, but they just never. Right. Yeah, yeah. Now, didn't Porsche say that they were at least considering it, being a manufacturer or an engine supplier, which would be really cool. But I saw like one story about that, and then I haven't seen anything since. So I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. They keep talking about it, but then they don't actually do it. So I'm not holding out a whole lot of hope for that until I see an engine in a car and racing in a season. And even then, I don't know how long they'll hang out. I mean, their racing program is so good that from a marketing standpoint, what they do, the Porsche Cup and stuff is plenty. Porsche Cup and Le Mans. So, right, exactly. Which would have made sense. I mean, that would have been, I thought, a really good choice. So I thought it might happen, but it hasn't. Oh, 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 don't do that. Don't go forward. Jesus, almost drove off the cliff. Hit the wrong button, Marge. That would be awesome. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Well, you know, I miss the kind of, I don't know. Max does an okay job, but Montoya was such a colorful character. Um, I do miss him being in F1. Large Marge. Yeah, well, I was about to make it a large flat Marge, crunch Marge. That almost went really poorly. Well, yeah, yeah. I was talking to somebody about having F1 TV, another streamer. Might have been Senna. I think it was Senna. And I was like, dude, the beauty of F1 TV is in the off season. I go back and watch the V10 races and stuff like that. It's so worth it. Those cars were so good back then. They sound so good. Just absolutely screaming at 16,000 RPMs. So yeah, I keep my subscription throughout the season, throughout the year, because it's so much fun to watch the older races. All right. All right, let's back it up here. See if we can drag this thing off the mountain. I'll probably just recover the TUZ and tow this thing. Let's see, attached trailer, there we go. Oh yeah. Yep, that's what I do. Yep. Yeah, I've seen some people do streams where they're watching the race, but they don't show the rate because F1 is getting harsh on YouTube. So I mean, they're busting people who have F1 in their name. So you'll see, I've seen a lot of my F1 channels that I used to watch. Dart, what's going on? Regazzoni. I don't remember Regazzoni. I don't remember that name at all. See, and for the long time, I was watching WRC instead of F1. So that's one of the reasons why I like to go back and watch the older seasons, because I didn't watch a lot of those seasons. Swiss driver paired at Ferrari with Lauda. Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's the thing. Yeah. So when I was watching Colin McRae and guys like that in WRC, is when F1 was really hot. And then I started to watch F1 in the latter like the last 3 years of Schumacher, and he was winning everything. And the way they did the televising, they just showed him going around, and it was like, I didn't want to watch him do a parade lap. I love the way they do it now. Oh yeah, old school NASCAR is a blast to watch. But the way they do it now is they show you actual racing. So if the guy up front is out ahead by 20 seconds, you just don't even see the lead car. And that's the way it should be. I want to watch guys in the midfield and the backfield fighting it out, because that's a lot of fun. He is the GOAT. He's not my favorite. Yeah. And frankly, I really liked Barrichello. And who was the other driver that was Schumacher's wingman? Who was the guy that got hit in the head with a bolt? When the bolt came off of Jensen Button's, I can't think of his name, damn it. Came off of Jensen Button's car. Was that Barrichello? Massa, that's it. I loved Filippo. I've always loved him. He was one of my favorite drivers to watch. He was such a cool, nice guy. And then when that happened, I was watching the race when that happened. I was like, what in the actual, uh-oh. power! More power! There we go. Woo. Oh, look, I got the new engine for the Elephant. All right. So you find, well, that's nice. You find the raised suspension and the upgraded engine fast. That's good. I did not want to go down in there. That would have been just to do a full recover. Oh no! Come on! What are you doing? Oh my God! You no. Fuck. Really? Yeah. Oh, it's 8 o'clock, so I gotta go anyway. But yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That was crazy, dude. That was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, and even watching the video when the bolt hit him, it was like, yeah, that's three today, Spady. Damn it. Rub its belly. It's all Spady's fault. Oops. What is this? Go away. What are you doing? Go away. All right. Curbs ruined Doe's day. Yeah, pretty much. I'll have to. All right, guys. I gotta go. That's why I got started a little early so I could end a little early. I got something I got to do this evening. So, but I appreciate everybody hanging out. I really do. It was nice talking to everybody. It's good seeing you again, Spady. Appreciate you stopping by. Bug, Jim LaHaye, Noriko. Yeah, yeah. That curve back there. I'd rather this than what was going to happen earlier there. That scared me. Maybe I'll just get another truck and come pull this thing out of here. So, all right, guys, take it easy and have a good night. And I'll be back on with Legends tomorrow. So hopefully I can get some crates. See what we got going on. Yeah, absolutely, Spady. Hope to see you more. Take it easy, fellas. Good night.